United Nations humanitarian officials announced worsening food crisis in Somalia. 3.1 million people in towns that fall under south-central Somalia require urgent humanitarian aid. Most of those affected are the internally displaced, with malnutrition threatening 250,000 children in south-central Somalia.
More than 250,000 children under 5 are acutely malnourished, of whom 40,000 are severely malnourished and therefore face a high risk of disease and/or death.
The Insor and Bardere towns, recently liberated from Al-Shabaab, also remain in crisis level. Under Al-Shabaab control for almost a decade, these two agricultural towns are no longer productive, with little or no economic activities whatsoever. A poor rainy season was reported in most parts of the country, but the UN hopes to scale up its humanitarian operation in those towns.
We will follow up this visit with concrete delivery of support and assistance to the two areas, and that is particularly to bring back some of the services, support the population and the local authorities to bring back some of the services that people have been without for 8 to 9 years.
With almost 1.1 million people internally displaced, the humanitarian crisis in Somalia remains one of the worst in the world. But the UN is optimistic that the liberation of more towns will allow the free flow of aid into these regions and prevent Somalia from falling back into crisis. Abdulaziz Bilo, CCTV, Mogadishu, Somalia.